What's going on, guys? Julian here from Prepare for Performance. Great to have you back. Again, if you would like to work with me, you can click the link in the bio or the description and learn a little bit about what we do here at our facility, or we can help you from a distance. Today, I'm going to talk about how you could live longer, and it is something that you can control. So make sure you stay and watch this whole video. So there's one powerful predictor for longevity that a lot of people overlook. And this is a topic of discussion that has come out and has talked about, goes under the rug and then comes back out. And then this is insulin sensitivity. Again, something that relates to, glucose levels and how you can control this. This is something that you as an individual can control. A lot of the times this is going to come down to your diet. And scientists have found that people who live the longest have one thing in common, and it's not just like their diet, and it's not their exercise, but how they can handle blood sugar in their bodies. Again, blood sugar kind of relates to insulin sensitivity because once you eat something, as your blood sugar rises, in order to control it, your body needs to excrete some insulin to help you bring it back down. Why does insulin sensitivity matter and how you can control it? Just imagine insulin as a key and your cell is a door lock. Whenever it works properly, insulin unlocks the doors, lets glucose in from food, uses that energy, and this is called insulin sensitivity. Your body responds well to insulin, your blood sugar stays balanced, everything kind of works properly. But over time, the more you eat sugary foods, processed foods, things that are going to elevate your blood sugar, it can cause obviously excess weight, but also increases the amount of times that your insulin will be released, and it becomes very there's a jam because there's so much, and the body can't control what's going, and has to work harder, and your body has to produce more insulin, and things just start to become like a domino effect, and problems come about, and this can lead to high blood sugar, more fat storage, more inflammation in the body. We know that sugar causes inflammation, especially processed sugars can cause inflammation. And then excess amount of sugars can cause inflammation. And on top of that, this could potentially cause you to have a shorter lifespan. But there's been a lot of research, and scientists have figured out that a lot of the longest living individuals on the planet remarkably have insulin levels that are really low and are able to control the insulin sensitivity issue. And that some of the recent research has talked about doing calorie restriction or fasting can help with that. And the lifespan can increase significantly. So there's different fasting protocols. There's 8 and 8-12 or 8-16, something like that. Again, fasting has its place. Again, restricting calories also has its place because it's very similar to fasting. Just making sure you are not over-consuming calories, which can cause insulin to increase and blood sugar to increase. So focusing on calories is important as controlling your insulin levels and your blood sugar levels. There has been studies that have shown that individuals with the lowest insulin levels, or individuals that are hitting that 100-year mark, have significantly lower insulin levels than individuals that are super young. And those super young individuals typically have not the greatest diet. So this is one of the reasons why a lot of younger individuals are having some serious inflammation, some serious health complications, chronic diseases is increasing, and we know that from the levels of obesity in our country, and actually not just in our country, around the world. This is not just a United States or United States of America issue. Like, obesity is a world issue. It's not just here. You only see it here because we're only talking about what's going on here. If you look at some maps around the world, it is significant throughout the world. So don't just focus on that. And so how can you improve insulin sensitivity? So you got to prioritize resistance training. Resistance training is super important. Why? Because the more muscle you have, the body can control blood sugar levels better. When you can control your blood sugar levels, the insulin is not needed as much. Eating a diet that is, I personally think, higher in protein, higher in fats, also proteins that are higher in fiber, because they will control your need for food. Again, this kind of ties back to what I spoke about before, and that is when you are eating protein, eating fiber, and it's helping you feel full, you're not going to want to eat more food. So again, really focus on making sure that there is some vegetables or fruit or whatever on your plate, but also make sure there's a decent amount of protein so that it can control your blood sugar levels. The last thing is what I talked about before. You can do intermittent fasting, or just make sure you are dialing in your calories so that you are not eating as much throughout the day. And this will help you restrict calories, which will help you control your blood sugar, which will help you control that insulin level. So now that we know what insulin sensitivity is and how to improve it and how to help you live a longer life, sure, these things are these small changes throughout your week, your day, these small changes will become big time changes in the long term, because you're going to end up losing weight because you're restricting calories. You're strength training because you are changing your body composition, and your body's able to control the blood sugar and the insulin at the same time. If you're serious about living a longer life, a healthier life, again, like I mentioned, these small changes are going to be massive as you consistently work on them and have discipline to make sure that you are not going back into old habits that put you in the place that you're at right now. So if you like this video, please, or find this very informative, or want similar content, please comment below. I'm here to help and try to educate and provide you with some information on some of the latest things that will help you live longer, but also just how you have a healthy life now. It's not just about living longer. It's like you can enjoy life now in this present moment. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got something a little bit out of it, like a nugget or two. Again, Julian Sisterman here from Prepare for Performance. We offer online and in-person training. We work with athletes, we work with adults. So hope you find this informative. Thank you. Peace.